Hello, today's video we're looking at how to remove the no recourse to public funds, otherwise called change of condition. Those of you who might not be aware, the no recourse to public funds condition is a condition attached to usually temporary migrants like students, skilled workers or work permit holders, parents who are on the 10-year route or the 5-year route, partners who are on the 10-year route or the 5-year route, and in certain regards, people who are here under private life under the 20-year rule, the half-age rule, or the 7-year rule. All these people will have some form of limited leave to remain, either 2.5 years or some form of other leave to remain. In certain instances, asylum applicants who have the no recourse to public funds applied as a condition can also apply. Again, those who have made an application, who have not received a decision yet, can also apply for the decision not to come with the no recourse to public funds. My advice today is basically to show you how to make this application. I have broadly highlighted 5 to 6 areas where you will need to explain. First of all, before you can apply for a change of condition or apply for the no recourse to public funds to be removed from your visa, you need to come under certain categories. First of all, you must be facing destitution or imminent destitution. 2, you must have a child for whose welfare it is important that the no recourse is removed so that it doesn't affect his welfare. 3, if there are particularly exceptional circumstances, which means that it affects your income and expenditure. 4, if for reasons of health or some other compassionate circumstances, you are not able to work fully, so you don't earn a lot of money, and therefore your essential living needs are not met. Destitution is explained under the immigration rules as somebody who cannot meet their housing costs or can meet their housing costs but cannot meet the essential living needs. It's a legal definition, but it clearly shows as somebody who cannot meet the essential needs. In certain circumstances, even students, skilled workers, or work permit holders can also apply because under the rules, there is a discretion for the Secretary of State to waive the requirement for them to have no recourse to public funds. And there's a case law of a mother and her British child who was here as a student dependent who was successful in this application. And I did say that partners on 5-year route can also apply, because the partners on the 5-year route, when you apply for the no recourse to public funds and it's lifted from your condition, when you go to apply for the renewal, they will reassess you and see whether you still qualify to be on the 5-year route. The application itself and the grant does not affect your 5-year route, but the subsequent application is what will determine whether you stay on the 5-year route or not. This is how I explain to my clients. First of all, when you take the 5 broad areas of family, of health, of accommodation, of employment, of child, of housing, you have to explain each of them as to how they affect you. So if you take family, for example, is it because of your family circumstances that you want the no recourse to public funds to be removed? Explain it. Housing. Is your housing adequate? The guidance says that your housing must be adequate. Therefore, if your housing is not adequate, you can ask for the no recourse to public funds to be removed. Adequacy of family housing, clearly under Part 10 of the Housing Act, covers people who are living in an overcrowded situation, or particularly people who are living in houses which are unfit for human habitation because of draft or disrepair. Again, health. Is your health affecting you? Does it mean that because of your health you cannot work? Again, a child, the needs of a child. Do you have a child whose needs require that you don't work full time? And is it the reason why you can't work to earn money to cover your essential living needs? Employment. Is your employment such that it doesn't pay you enough? These are areas that you can use to explain. What I always tell people is that add 6 months bank statement for those who are working. P60s and P45s, a letter from your employer. But the bank statement, please ensure that every item which is unusual or regular is explained. For example, if your income comes in, explain this is an income. If you pay for your rent by direct debit or standing order, please explain this is rent. There are certain unusual expenses like buying food from a grocery shop or Ghanaian shop, or paying cash or withdrawing cash from your account from the ATM to buy stuff. Explain exactly what you bought. In addition, things like the following will be covered: your rent, your TV license, your bills, utility, gas, water, electricity, sanitary pads for women, children pampers, children's food, pocket money, travel, heating cost, petrol, MOT, car repair, garage fees, other things like social interaction and social outgoing. For example, religious activity like paying your tithe and your offering. These are all areas that you can deduct from it. This is a short video. However, if you want a detailed advice, I always suggest the following resource for you. Go to the Project 17 or the NRPF network. These are portals that comes with a lot of information. Again, you can go to our website and you will find these resources there. If you want any more advice, you can always call our offices on the numbers above, and BWF solicitors will be delighted to help you.